Well, good morning. It is day 11, and as promised, it is a wet trail today. It's about 7:30 right now. Rain started just a little bit before 6 o'clock. Not heavy, just a steady drizzle. And if you can see in the background, it's pretty misty. So low visibility. I think that picture I showed, I was right near an electricity tower, and that would have been a great view. But yeah, well, the mist was there. All right, so I'm not exactly sure how far I'm going to go today. Like I mentioned last night, there's a shelter at about 7.8 miles, and then not another shelter for another 18 miles. So that's too long. There's some campsites in between. There's one at about 12 and a half miles, I think, that's supposed to be a nice campsite, but no water nearby. So I'd have to hike in with some water. And then there's one further down, not as nice, but near water. So I'm gonna have to sort of play this one by ear a little bit and see what to do. And if the weather's like this today, not gonna be very good pictures. Won't be able to see the sights. There's supposed to be a couple of nice views along the way, but unless the sun comes out, I'm not gonna be able to see anything. So the next stretch of about 60 miles is pretty much in the woods. Don't go through another town until I hit Port Clinton, and that's probably going to be in 5 trail days from now, or right before it. Yeah, the 15 miles I did yesterday was rough. It was, especially after the 18 the day before. So I'm gonna try and go a little bit less today and hold steady at about, I don't know, somewhere between 12, 13, 14 miles over the next few days. Fortunately, yesterday was relatively dry. My feet were okay, not great. Dealing with some blisters and just some general pain. Otherwise, I'm okay. You know, my legs themselves are okay. My back is fine. Just my feet. But I suppose that's to be expected when you start walking so many miles, and you know, you can't really keep your feet dry during the day, and it's what it is. All right, so as always, if I see anything interesting, I will grab a picture or some video. And here's what the trail looks like right now. So this is Table Rock. It says that there's a view. I'll zoom. Yeah, too much mist to see much today. But I'm sure it would have been really nice. So this is Peter's Mountain Shelter. Not staying here, but just resting for a few minutes. I'm gonna grab some water. It's a pretty nice shelter. Kind of wish I was staying here. It's got a little bit of a wraparound porch here. under the overhang is a table, and upstairs and a downstairs. I don't know, you can probably fit 10 people in here. This is a pretty nice shelter. The spring where I went to get water, it says it's 0.2 miles, 300 steps. Yeah, that was a long 300 steps. Well done staircase, but man, that was a tough climb back up with the water. But very nice shelter. So I'm on a ridge walk right now, and this is the trail. Yes, those are big rocks, and I'm sure, and you see that white blaze in the distance? Yeah, that's the direction I gotta go. Fortunately, it's pretty much stopped raining. It's still a bit misty out, but still no views. Yeah, so let's do this. So I'm in an unofficial campsite. There's a stream that's kind of there's sort of a peninsula here, and so I got the stream all around me. And I've set up my tent here, and I'm right near a road. I want to say it's Pennsylvania Road 325. And there's one other hiker here with me. So that's my site for the night. Ended up doing about 13.5 miles. The terrain is certainly getting rocky. A lot of people on the trail like to call Pennsylvania Rocksylvania. And my understanding is it's going to be sort of like this the rest of Pennsylvania, and then just into a bit into New Jersey. So it's going to be some of it's going to be kind of tough. I knew that, after doing a bunch of reading and watching various videos. But it's one thing to know it, and another thing to actually experience it. It's quite challenging. And I'm still working on getting my feet and my legs, what they call trail legs. And that just takes time. So like I said, I did about 13.5 miles today. And then tomorrow I'm going to try and push to a hostel, because it's been a while and I could really use a shower. Oh, I'm sure my wife would love to see me right now. But, ooh, do I stink. So we're going to try and get that done tomorrow. And then push, 3 more days to Port Clinton is the next town that the trail passes through. All right, so that's where we are right now. So a big thank you to Pete and Yalitza. Gosh, I've known you about as long as I've known, Summer and Brian. And, what can I say but thank you. And I truly appreciate your generosity in helping me make my adventure come true. Again, thank you. I hope the socks fit well. All right, so as always, if you stuck through to the end, I certainly appreciate it, and I will see you again tomorrow on the trail.